So let's start the Microsoft Word application. Next, we also open the EndNote application. So these two applications should be open at the same time for obvious reason because they are complementing each other. So upon installation of the EndNote application, it automatically inserted a plugin in your MS Word application. A plugin is actually an extra feature added to a program. Specifically, it adds another ribbon tab that says EndNote, including the version that is X9. Right now we have an empty document, so let's try putting some text inside our document. Let us use the rand function. This command will give us a random text of 2 paragraphs with 5 sentences in each paragraph. Let's place our bibliography title at the end. There are several ways we can insert a citation in your document. First, within the MS Word application, let's say we want to insert a citation after the first paragraph. So we need to move the insertion point. The insertion point is the blinking vertical object here, to where you want to insert your citation into your document. So we now click the EndNote ribbon tab, then click the Go to EndNote, and that opens EndNote window for us. Now in the EndNote, select a reference to be inserted. Then you can click this little button with W. This is the Go to Word Processor button. So if you click this button, it will send us back to MS Word document. So inside the EndNote ribbon tab, we click Insert Citation, then Insert Selected Citation. You will notice that a selected reference is immediately inserted into the document. At the same time, the selected reference is automatically inserted in our bibliography. Now, if you want to cite another reference to the same statement, you simply place the insertion point to the existing citation. Then click again on Go to EndNote. Inside the EndNote, select the reference you want to add. Then once again, click Go to Word Processor button. Inside the EndNote tab, we again click on Insert Citation, Insert Selected Citation, and the selected reference is added to the existing citation. You would also notice that the references are also rearranged in alphabetical order. When you want to insert multiple references at once, place again the insertion point where you want to put your citation. Let's say at the end of the second paragraph. Then we click again on Go to EndNote. Inside the EndNote, select the number of references you want to insert. To select multiple references, you hold the Control key and simultaneously clicking on the reference item. Continue holding the Control key until you selected 3 references. Go back to MS Word. Click the W icon, and once inside the EndNote ribbon tab, click once again Insert Citation, Insert Selected Citation. You have seen that all the selected references were inserted at once. The easier method is to insert references directly from the EndNote application. But first, let us place the insertion point at the end of the first sentence in the same paragraph. So this is the place where we want to insert the citation. Let us switch back to EndNote by clicking Go to EndNote button. And within EndNote, select the reference you want to cite, then click on this Insert Citation button, represented by double quotation icon. After you click the Insert Citation button, it immediately switches back to your document and insert the selected citation into your document. You can see now that the reference is inserted in the place where we have intended. Now, if you wish to change citation format, let's say you want to include the author in your sentence. So in that case, we need to change the display of our in-text citation that will show the author's name first, followed by year it was published, enclosed in parentheses. To do so, let's say at the beginning of the sentence, we type according to. Then we provide a space. Then we click the Go to EndNote. In the EndNote, select the reference you want to insert. Then click the Insert Citation button. You will notice here, in this case, the format of the in-text citation is wrong. So to change it to the correct format, you just simply right-click the in-text citation, then choose Edit Citation, and choose the correct author year format. And voila, that automatically adjusted to the correct format. And that's one of the beauties of using the EndNote. If you want to edit your citation, for instance, you want to add a page number, you should not edit them manually because you will not be allowed to directly edit your citation. If you do so, the changes will only revert back to the original. So let's place the insertion point in the last citation and try to insert page number. You see that the text you just typed was automatically deleted afterwards. So to edit your citation, place the insertion point to the citation you want to edit, then click on Edit and Manage Citation. From the Edit and Manage Citation window, go ahead and do the necessary adjustments like adding the page number. So we type the page number and click the OK button. The same principle applies to your bibliography. So let's move to bibliography. You'll notice that the bibliography is using a single space format. The APA format requires that the bibliography should be double space. So let's try manually edit the bibliography. Let's go ahead and make it double space. So to change the format, in the Home tab, so click the line and paragraph spacing button. Choose 2 for double spacing. So we were allowed to make some modifications. The problem is, if we go back to EndNote tab and click the Update Citations and Bibliography, you would notice that the changes you made have ignored and reverted to its original state. So to keep the update in the bibliography, we use the Bibliography Configuration by clicking on Configure Bibliography button, so this little drop-down arrow, and choose the Layout tab. In this window, you can change the font name. So let's try to make it Times New Roman. Increase the font size to 12. You can even set your bibliography title So let's change it to references. Then we set the spacing to double space. Now before you click the OK button to effect the changes, you may also turn off the display of the hyperlink in your citation, represented in blue and underlined font. So that is not acceptable for submission. We only do that to easily recognize citation in our manuscript. You should remove all citations hyperlink in your final copy. So we click the Format Bibliography tab. From there, we uncheck the link in text citation. Then we press the OK button now. You can see all the adjustments you made have been reflected now in your bibliography. Even if you update your citations, your adjustments remain. Finally, once you are finished with your paper, you have to strip off EndNote's code before submission so that your manuscript will not be corrupted when somebody edited your file. How to do that? You simply click on the Convert Citations and Bibliography and convert to plain text. So this process will make another copy of your document without the EndNote markers. The original copy remains open and intact. So save the generated copy, and that will be the copy that you will send for submission. So good luck everybody, and looking forward that everyone will be encouraged to come up with their own research papers now. So that's all folks. I hope that you get something beneficial from this video presentation. Thank you.